Welcome to Nevermind the Furthermore. Wait a minute, this music isn't right, the scene isn't right. Hang on. That's more like it. And now it's time for the show for all creatives. Nevermind the Furthermore. Your source for conversation, inspiration, and fun. With your host, Nicholas Anthony Tockert. He's an artist, a writer, a swordsman, and a game designer. He knows how to use the sword and axe in historical battles without anybody getting hurt too much. He's also the Manatee Man, master of marketing. And he may even have a guest or two. One thing, though, to be certain. Just don't call him a cryptid. With that, it's about time for the show. So sit back, enjoy, and have some coffee and chat with us.
Good morning, Nevermornings. I'm your host with the most, Mr. Nicholas Anthony Tockert, coming at you over there ways on WNTF. Nevermind the Furthermore. Friends, Nevermind the Furthermore is brought to you with the love and support of our good friends over at the Independent Creator Directory. That's indiecd.org, your one-stop shop for the best and the brightest authors, artists, and musicians. If you are looking to make your dreams come true, if you're looking for editors, proofreaders, and friends, we all need editors. Certainly all need proofreaders. Looking for somebody to help you make your literary or other project happen, and you don't know where to start, consider going there. We're also made possible by sales of, can't lose that, it's too expensive. There we go. The Simple Sword, the Fighting Axe, and the Simple Spear, all part of our ongoing series of Western martial arts manuals designed to help you go from having never handled a sword to teaching the art to others. And of course, sorry, that can't go on top of that. There we go. Sorry. Hates and hellfire. Dark secret has claimed 2 lives and is hunting an innocent child at the edge of the Appalachian Mountains. Only his aunt, a plucky reporter, her cameraman, and a very odd cat stand against the forces of darkness. Now I need all that stuff back. Thank you. Happy hump day. I want to thank you guys for letting me have Monday off. For those of you who may not be in the know, Mandy went to the American Library Association convention in Chicago. I was scheduled to go, and some things happened. And that meant I was not able to go. That stung. This one stung. It hurt me a good deal. But Maddie did bring me a bunch of cool stuff. And I'm kind of in shock about some of it. Because she got to go see, at a glance, at a distance because of the way it was, LeVar Burton, all sorts of really great figures. I know Wayne Brady gave the closing speech. Jill Biden gave the opening speech. Several other people, and I got a book from an artist. Oh, you did. And when I got it, I got you this too, and it got a little pinged up from her bringing it home, going, I hope you like it. Had him sign it. And I have it upside down, don't I? Yes, I do. It's a little hard to see, the swirlies right here. Yeah, comic book artist guy seemed real nice. His name was Alex Ross. Thank you. So that will be getting framed and put on my wall. Few other really cool things. But this is the longest we've been apart in a very, very, very long time. Possibly ever. Where that was the thing. And she got back Monday. So even though I didn't get to go out Monday, go out and do things, I need to be here in case she needed me. So took care of that. Great fun. I have more goodies. Good things are going to happen. Beyond that, however, I'm really kind of eager to get into what's going on. So I'm going to check the comments. I'm going to get into the art, and then we're just going to stroll. And first through the doors, Carl Wisman. Good morning, everyone. Since it's fun drawing day, I won't be chatting much. I also tired myself weed whacking, and I'm just vegetating. I respect that. Good morning, Carl. Hope you get to the veg the rest of the day. Thank you, Foxy. How are you guys holding up? I have been following the chat on the Dawn Support Network chat room thing that's coming across my Facebook. And I do read it. I just don't usually wade in because there's so many people and my services aren't terribly necessary. So I tend to hang back. I'm there. I'm just around. But I hope you're doing okay. I've been worried about you. Hey, Foxy and Woodsman Dude. Good morning, Uncle Carl. I won't be here very long either. Oh, no. And hey, Angelina. I have an appointment with a gynecologist at 10:45 for my annual. If this was a green room, I'd make an inappropriate comment. Well, thank you for restraining yourself. And I'm sure you can share an assortment of inappropriate comments in the green room later tonight for the folks who participate in that. Hope you were safe. Thanks for the coffee, Woodsman Dude. And make note Friday. Oh, shoot. Yeah, that's Friday, not Wednesday. I have a lot going on. Hi. I have an appointment, so no fires near here. Well, I'm glad the fires are staying away, and may they stay. Good luck with your therapy appointment. And good morning, Foxy. And I do need to say thank you to Donna and say hello to Donna. Sorry. If this were, I can't believe I forgot to use the subjunctive. All my English professors just flinched. It happens to the best of us. You stay cool out that way. And good morning, Mr. Hollifield. And morning, Dan. How are you? Did the glasses get you place soon? He goes trying out to share his breakfast with me since we ran out of milk for ours. Aw. Angelina, don't forget to like and share. Yeah, guys, please. The algorithmic adjustments have realigned. Angelina, I'm sure I've committed worse grammatical sins, sometimes just for the humor. Donna has to flinch all the time. Do you mean every time I say library just to make you flinch? Mm-hmm. All the things we do to annoy the ones we love. New appointment for Monday. Oh, good. Well, it looks like I've caught through the comments. You guys are quiet today. Cool. So let's just take a short bit to get calibrated over, and I'll start doing the art. Now, I will mind you that it is probably 85 degrees in here, easy, and climbing. So I will do what I can as long as both my computer and my systems hold out. But I'm going to run a quick ad, and then we are going to have everything in line. All right, we're going to start our music from Dan Hollifield, and we're going to get right into the artwork today. It looks like everybody is chill deciding, despite the early morning and all the heat. Good morning, Dawn. Dawn is, of course, the Mistress Mind. Behind her stories on Facebook about Buddy and Georgette, she is also the proprietress of Cat Wiggles Toys. And if you want to help her get through her offset the financial cost of Ted's cancer treatment, consider buying a shirt. All right, we've gone through your stuff. Now, here's a chance to get back into things. How is everybody doing today? I'm not going to be bringing up the comments as much, but I am going to be, I'll respond. I just need to get this out. I'm going to start with a very bright blue. I'm looking for one of those really just abnormally blue days. I went out shopping yesterday. Spent a bunch of money, mostly on lightweight summer foods, to try to not have to go out, not have to cook much at all. There'll probably be a lot of salads in my future, a lot of sandwiches, but I got to watch the salt, so I have to be careful. And my blood pressure is what it should be. And we're just kind of playing right now. I want to put some clouds in the sky, but I don't want to. Just some. That's a little too. There we go. We'll keep it nice, keep it chill. I'm sorry, we've had so many storms lately that I'm not inclined to do a stormy sky. But we'll put a couple up. Get something go wrong. Yeah, just enough. That's not bad. So how has everybody's week been going? Any new news? No, that's the same cloud pattern I've been using lately. I don't think I want to walk. Wistful Mountain. Hey, that's not bad. That's also entirely not necessary. Thank you. Okay, we'll do that. That worked. Ooh, epidural on your back. That's going to help a great deal. And I added a normal layer. Okay, I'm trying to figure out the order in which I want to do things. But Foxy. So I'm right with Foxy. I hope it helps. And aside from dodging the fires, how's the thesis doing? I keep running into timeline issues where I don't get to watch a lot of shows because I put the ones on and then I have a lot of familial issues. So I'd love to hear how you're doing and how I placed. I probably should talk about what's coming up in my week. Well, I'm going to use a thicker brush just to kind of bring this part out. We're going to start with obviously I've got art stream and I have D&D. Oh, that's interesting. Let's see what happens. There we are. So I'll be running an RPG night for the kids looking forward to that. I always do. A little bit of drama I will get to deal with, but that happens too. Beyond that, we have 4th of July, and I have to find out, double check when my nephew's planning to come over. And that looks like a loaf of bread. It's okay. You're gonna fix things. But we're gonna have him over, probably play some Magic, because I have to do a lot of house setup and cleaning in the next few days. I'm coming off of some health issues, and it impeded my ability to do a lot. I recently have a doctor's visit and get to start a whole bunch of new medicine, but I am waiting until after the 4th of July to do so, to minimize the impact of any side effects, which sometimes you just have to do. Let's see. My dad didn't listen and overdid things with his hand, got an infection, and now he's on extreme restriction, not taking it easy. It's a matter of, you get so dedicated to working hard, sometimes we push ourselves. And it's very easy to accidentally overdo it. And since I don't want to overdo it, I'm trying to learn from it. It is not an easy, it's not an easy ask. I realize I'm going to have to possibly do some pretty intense things tomorrow to sort some stuff out, and it's always spooky. It's always spooky when I have to be serious mode. I'm not a serious mode kind of guy. The only reason I'm not wearing a Hawaiian shirt is I just don't have the heat tolerance that I used to. Ooh! Yeah. Carl, I'm sorry about overdoing it for your back pain. Ooh. And I do hope that the cardiologist works out okay for you, Foxy. Right now, I'm just... Yeah, Carl, please. Foxy's right. You need to be more careful. Yeah, that's one of the scary things is when one type of pain or condition masks another. Now, I'm going to come back to this probably and do some other constructions with it. but I need to keep my layers going, so I've added a new layer. And I'm just going to throw this big chunk of green. Actually, that's not what I want. What I want, probably look at this. Just go with Jason. Minimalism, too big. There we go. All right, now I'm trying to keep things very simple and play with the layers and just see where this image is going to take me. Because I still have multiple forces that need dealt with. So I'm going to have to flip back to a lower layer. Right now, I want to just get this sort of green across. Oh, what time is it? Oh, there we go. We're bopping along pretty well. Now I'm going to move this layer farther back. But hey, you have a good one, Dawn. You do what you gotta do. I appreciate you guys coming by. Just a little bit of background. While we're here, we'll just move this back where it needs to be. See, there's the front. I'm just trying to get a slightly more tiered. I'm not sure. Look at the little line out there. Look at the little line. Sort of response. See what kind of story it's going to tell me. Do that. It's got to reflect it just a bit. And we will, while we're here, give it the wiggle. Yeah, that's better. We're getting there. Seems like everybody's really mellow today. I mean, given the information that's been launched my way, it makes sense, but y'all are surprisingly mellow. Same wiggle. Just sort of like that. Whoa. Overdid it. Should have done the grass on a second layer. I know better. Today's one of those days that just sort of, I won't say I'm on the ball, because I'm not, but it feels like I'm sort of, I don't know, floating through it more than actively participating in it, if that makes any measure of logical sense. I'm just adding some light onto the mountain. I just randomly decided off to the left was where the sun is going to be. And it gives me a place to base my lighting off of. Oh yeah. Oh no, I understand. You rest, you heal. I back injuries are not to be played with. Nothing to apologize for. I just want to make sure that you just rest. This is supposed to be a somewhat comforting show for folks. This. And it's just, we're just relaxed, guys. We are in the middle of a heat wave. There is no reason to be cranky. There's no reason to be grumpy. I know a lot of folks have been affected by a lot of things, current events, politics, all this other stuff, local health, late health. I think a great many of us are just tired. So I know I'm bringing a very Monday morning energy to today's show, and I'm sorry about that. You have to understand, I did not sleep basically the entire time she was gone. I could sleep more than an hour or so because I was worried about her. I am prone to rather high levels of anxiety, shock cast 4. And I've been concerned. I think that's only natural, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Something weird happened, and I don't even know how. Why did I get a transparency looking layer? I didn't hit anything. It may just be so hot my computer's being a little swirly. So let's try this. Just do. And move that down there. There. Don't know what that was about, but we got it fixed. Joe! Look at this. Sneaks in the background. That's the Nick Field. Yeah, it really did. Just popped right up. How are you, sir? I haven't heard from you in ages. I mean, that's not true. I get great reels from you that I enjoy greatly. But everybody's happy to see Joe. We're actually making really good time today. So yeah. Are you get some downtime for the 4th, or are you going to be just insanely continue to be insanely overworked? Oops. Something went wrong. There we go. Ah! Contractor can't work past noon tomorrow due to the holiday. Cool. Cool. You do, because you certainly deserve a break. Let's see. Happy little wall here. NDOT considers traveling so they want to minimize the impact. Well, that's really cool. And it is appreciated because it is a traveling holiday for a lot of people. And frankly, being the 250th, I think it's going to be a rather fireworks heavy year. And I'm just kind of happy you are off the road, away from things, spending some wonderful time with your lovely wife. I'm in a very very specific kind of art mood lately when it comes to the landscape paintings. And it really kind of tacks down to that vibe of what would be alongside a bejeweled world. Well, yeah. Let's see. Oh, we got some more stuff. Morning, Chris. Happy hump day. Muncies and Argos, but you got one and the other yourself. Good. And we got lots of greetings, and she'll be asleep for most of the daytime still. That makes sense. On the positive side, at least she doesn't have to worry that the fireworks are keeping her up. I am trying to get, what do they call it, your sleep hygiene down. Being my sleep hygiene. So I respect somebody needing to sleep very, very much. Another goofy fictionalized castle. Because who doesn't love a goofy fictionalized castle? Well, that's not the color I want. Give me that back. But, oh, we got new comments, and I'm sitting here. Oh, yes, we're very careful with our fireworks, and there won't be nearly as many as usual. That's sweet of you, Foxy. Fire's extreme drought, I completely agree. Oh, sure. I love new art and reference material, especially from people with a good eye. And you do, Joe. Good eye. I'm just plugging away. Yeah. I don't know what's going on, but I had last a few days ago. Actually, it was Monday because I was waiting for Mandy to come home. More farm equipment working in a single field than I think I've ever seen. I mean, it gets nuts around harvest time normally out here, shop gas floor, but I don't know why they were in such a hurry. When the farmers start getting in a hurry, I get nervous about things. But they cleared out that field fast. I'm not even sure what was planned. But hard line. Yeah. I'm trying to get sorry, off topic, but I'm trying to get a little more detail. And again, it would be much easier if I were to use direct reference. I may do some castle studies in the near future where I have reference and I'm just drawing and I'm trying to get the feel. Because there's a very specific style of castle I'd like to work with, but I'm not sure which period it's from, which delights me. I am mildly ashamed because as something of a medievalist I should know, but even I have problems with that. Oh, good morning, Emily, my dear. How are you? I'm hoping so too, but I mean, it's not often you see like 4 combines working in the same field. I think there were 20 some odd rigs, and it was not that large a field. Usually you see 2 or 3 tractors maybe, but all of them in one? One of the big farms, because it's run by one of the big farms. But I know some of you really have more fun when I'm doing figures and portraiture and stuff. But doing the landscape and world building does a lot to help me get. It does. Thank you. Thank you, Chris Walker. I should go off. Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Of course, now I'm hungry. Thank you. Oh, that's okay. My breakfast is right next to me. I'll work on that a bit during the next commercial break. I totally forgot to put the gate in. I was doing. There we go. I wanted to be, impressive, but also fairly welcome. I mean, yeah, just a little low. There we go. Oh, it's better. Oh, I'm back on the race. That's not going to do a lot of good. Do a little bit of cleaning while I figure out. Any thoughts or requests on what I'm going to do next? There we go. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Now, I want to do a little bit of shading. quite 100% sure how I'm going to do it yet, but I'm just gonna, try to get the vibe that I need. Make sure that there's a measure of depth to it. Not a lot. I don't want to, overburden anything, but just want to get it to where it has a certain feel. Oh yeah, mowing happens early morning, late at night at this arc of things. But let's see. That I need for the next part. This brush, this brush and the point wisdom. Thought that was a little high. There we go. I want to get the sense of that. Rock pillars shadow kind of going as a thing. Okay, nope. Just about getting it. Not bad. Not bad for a warm-up piece. 61 wildfires? Holy smokes. I need to check something. Hold on. Yeah, that'll do it. Just so you guys can see the temperature and humidity in my study right now. So that's what it is in here. We're at 51% humidity and 87. So that's probably why I'm having some computer issues. Get all that set up. Well, what else does this need? Airbrush. Whoa, that's a lot of brush though. This. Just add to the overall roundness of the situation. All that stuff. Just a fun, light, into the practice. I'm liking this one. And I realized I didn't bring it back up. So we'll go back here because I just got back into it. There we are. So I'm almost almost done with this. Oh, boy, is it hot. Yeah, the heat is just vile. I may just have to stick this here so I have some idea, because I'm sure that's having no, effect on my computer's performance. Yep. But we will, we'll see. Now, I'm going to, I have window ACs. It's just due to the damage to my front window, I don't think we can put one in it. What I just need to do is get some pink insulation or something and actually just block that window up for most of the time. Because I have an AC I have to put in. Oops, I don't want that. That picked up yesterday. It's just and if I run it, oh yeah, 105, no problem. No problem. Well, okay. Let me do something. Heat. I know you can't see this part. We'll say 90 degrees. 2 degrees. 50. We'll say 50. Okay, so it's about 95 degrees heat index in here right now. So I'm doing okay. I need to drink more. And that happens. Thanks for the hydration reminder. I've already downed a full thing of Gatorade, literally right before I should drink. So I think we're going to call this one. Unless you guys can think it needs anything specific, I think I'll just sign off on it. I will run an ad. Coming off way too green. There we go. I'll run an ad and we'll switch over to the second picture. And I will take suggestions or requests, as always. And of course, if anybody gets really crazy and does a paid request, I will do that too. Thank you. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this, save it as Sugarloaf by the Bay, because that was a good comment. By the Bay. That's a good name. Save that. We will export the ping so I can send it to people. And I will go here. And then I will go drop my thermometer. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. And next Monday is the 6th. Cool. Well, I have to do that. 14 layer chicken. NTF 6626. I'm sure that's not ominous at all. Alrighty. Oh, hey, you take it easy. Have a good one, Chris. Alrighty. So what we're gonna do? Stop the music. Stop the music. Get off of there. Yeah, it happens. Anyway, we'll stop the music. Down. We are going to run an ad, and since where's Foxy's ad?
Hi, I'm Auntie Foxy, and I'm a crafting addict. I make custom jewelry from recycled materials, and Foxy has wares if you have coin. You can find me at ndcd.org/about-auntie-foxy. I hope to see you there.
Alrighty. Glad you guys had fun with that. It's July 1st. Yes, it is. But the picture I put up for next week. That's what. So all my pictures are always about a week out in their naming. New. We'll put that there. And let me check real quick. Does it? Because I'm getting comments through here. Somebody's a little worried. You're allowed to be more than a little late. It happens. Oh, Joe sent me awesome stuff. Oh, I haven't gotten those kind. That's something else. But I'm good. Okay. That might be next week. Let me look. I have some great I needed to. Well, that's going to be a special stream, I think. Oh, gosh, I have some great sunsets. Not hitting there. Okay. We'll put some more music on. Let's see. Whose music should we run? Oh, it's going to be Dan Hallfield's music, but what should we run? Let's get a vibe going. Vortex Manipulator. Okay. I don't want to use red for the part. I want to use pencil color for this part. Little pencil color for this part. Hey. Just do a bit of sketchery here. Got that. Just doing some quick light sketch. Nothing too hanky. Not that. Yeah. Oh, okay, that's what I'm going for. Oh. We can go after. I've done after art in a while. Oh, any comments? Nope. Good, good, good. That means I'm keeping up with them. The controller for my PC seems to have died, so I won't be doing any art gaming streams until I establish another controller. I might have a month to test it. It'd be very nice if it worked. Yeah, okay. Don't like that at all. There we go. Testing the character out. It's always fun. Sometimes it's good just to have a bit of a sketch note situation going on. Just start sketching and see what comes out. I really need to do some sequential art. I really need to do a lot of things, but it looks like I'll be doing late night art again because it is far too hot to do a lot of daily work, at least for a while. But go. Just bang along. Do that. I said what I wanted to hurry. But it is summer, so I can probably get away with a little bit of semi-revealing materials. I think you'll enjoy this. And yes, this is gift piece for a friend who had heard that I used to do a bunch of anthro art, a bunch of furry stuff. I said, "You stopped?" I said, "Yes, I did. I haven't done much of it." So I said, next chance I had, I'd knock something out vaguely the older style. We're getting there. Ooh. What do I want to do with her arms? A lot of times, this is how character development happens for me. I do just a quick sketch of some aspect. I should do a full body, but I never remember to just make the top more interesting. I like playing with geometric cutouts. It grants a certain measure of. Kind of lost the train for a second there. I was talking, but this. Just a little off balance. But off balance, that doesn't happen in nature. Yes. Well, you do what you do. Yeah, but it's not bad. Something like that. There we go. Like that. Yes, it's very Hollywood. I'm cutting off the harder draw bits. It happens. Oh, you guys are ducking out? Hey, you have a good one. Nothing wrong with that. Stay cool. Stay hydrated. There we go. I have so much dungeon designing to do. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna have to sit down and absolutely beast mode that out. Not bad. That's not bad at all. No, please, move that back. Oh, this one. Okay. I haven't quite set the pattern on this yet, but I do want to add detailing, a little bit of musculature while I'm sorting everything out. Yeah, okay. Give me a chance to work on a little bit of my shape. Not bad. We're just relaxing in this relaxing time. That's what we're here for. Just having a chill fest. So I think that's what everybody needs. Now, we analyzed. So do I want to ink it? I could try. Oh, this needs to come down to about there. And we're going to do this one. The part I ate. Oh, that's not nearly as bad as usual. Don't like that because that doesn't divide. That does look. And we're just chugging along. Art should be fun. Art should be relaxing. It should be a balm to your soul. Whatever relaxes you at the moment. There we go. Close these up. I hate closing up eyes, but I have to. I'm going to do coloring. Now then I have to figure out what kind of colors I want on. See how it's going to look. Too many scratches. Went to the line, dang it, Nick. Looks better without the lip detailing. So, detailing can go away from it. We come back to it later. I think we get just a little bit right here. Skip on that. There we go. Like that. Yeah, we'll see. Got back up. So it's also all about, guys, just having an enjoyable time doing some art, relaxing, trying to keep cool. There. May have to get respiratory again if it's going to act up this bad. Although I've been overdoing it a bit lately on these feats of strength. For me, reminds me. I have several major projects I need to do. I'm trying to play with slightly wilder hairstyles. See if I can get them to work. Go. Yeah. We're working on it. How my hands are a little sore. Good. But yeah, kind of like it. It's a little rough. I'll have a little rough. Oh, it's not close enough. It'll lose its It'll lose its muscle. There we go. We're getting there. I'll direct my eyes rather line up. There we go. Not bad. Okay. Close that. Go. That. Like that too. Because I really want to experiment with much heavier shading than what I normally do. It'd be like blind work, do the black work, just kind of get that out there. There's always going to be some aspect I'm tweaking. There's some aspect I'm trying desperately to get better at than anybody's. Sometimes it's lighting, sometimes it's like this, it's trying to get the darker black work going. Oh god, big stretch! Oh my god! Oh, sorry about that. I need to hydrate. I'm not sweating nearly enough for as hot as it is in here. Let's just say. Yeah, it's creeping down to 88. Once again, Nick does some tiny detail. It's going to need lots of rotation. There we go. This is really acting up today. Not sure why. But go. I'm going to go way off the reservation on this one. Oops. This one has to have some changes. Really stay over there. All right. Whew. Appreciate the folks who are sticking around and watching and relaxing and enjoying some random artwork with me. Move that part out. Let's this arm. There we go. Cute. With a lot of textures, a lot of lines. Look, all this is just playing. I'm gonna make mistakes. You're gonna make mistakes. The only people who don't make mistakes are the people who don't do anything about them. Makes sense. Switching to water is a good idea. I've been drinking water with vitamins. I may have to kick into some caffeine in a bit. Because as hot as I wasn't sweating enough. Just never a good sign. Never, ever a good sign. You gotta keep sweating. If I'm not sweating when it's this hot, something is really wrong. Okay. This is very, very harsh shading situation. But I'm working on it. Stretch. And not bad. I'm going to work on it more, but it's not bad. Especially for the purpose being complete. This picture was literally a bit of gift art and a bit of do that. And then we're also going to do this. There you go, like that. Of course, time to get somewhere. You need that one. Hide the sketch layer, see how we're doing. This is not bad. Hide some motion of the hair. I want lots of variance in my line weights. I think that a varied line weight gives so much more sense of feeling into it. Okay. Look at that. Ooh, you have instant sweet tea. Oh, okay. I see. I understand the need for the sweet tea dilution. I don't know what I'm saying. My brain fried. It fried a bit. So we're gonna drink some more, and then in a little bit, I'll probably. Not bad. Not bad. Oh. That's a little color, shall we? And then in a bit I gotta refill my drink because it is so very warm. Try this. Well, we're sitting steady at 88 in my office. That, but was that? All of that. Every time I do show, it's a little more smirky. And I did that on the wrong layer. So that should have been that. So we can merge that down, add another layer, make this one multiply. And we're back where we need to be. Okay, now I'm coloring. I'm coloring. This is up to me true. We'll see. Yeah, that's a good color for it. Now let's try doing it right. One. I don't know. One. Try this. Yeah. Kind of like highlights. So I may grab some of that and just play with it a bit. Oh, yeah. Well, that works. Skin tone and general color. Challenge. So I'm working with like fur, so it's not like skin. It does different things. One cat. A major cat. Oh, that's cool. I could work with a couple major cats right now. Here we play. Just grab the eraser, come back here. And it should. That would have worked too, but. Keep going. Getting there. Not bad. Not bad. I hope she likes this. It does fit the brief. That's the trick. It doesn't matter what the requester or the commissioner does. It's will what you do match the brief they want. Whew. I do this. I'm just going to use a double up method. Oh. That is without multiply layer. I can come back later and lower a lot of this, because right now it's more let me get the shapes in, and I'm just going to double, like if I'm definitely need some more I'm just working with very cartoony, I admit it. I mean, really. Absolutely very cartoony. But it's also not a bad thing. Okay. think I need to a little too. There we go. How about for a character to cast? Just plain one. I'm actually rather proud of this. What kind of background is I'm really tempted to do something. Very stubborn. Thank you. Really close to this one. See what's up here. Race parts that need come back on the other layer and come on the built-in holograms. Not just touch up. It's spots that that's really needed. Here. Yeah, shouldn't go. Yeah, nothing. We need to do kind of stuff to it. Outlining just a bit, because I have been told that the way I outline has to make it my pictures pop, and like that, so I'm going to do that. If that line got a little right. The undo button is freaking magic. Oh, sure. Normally I do this level stuff on another layer, but why not just get her done? Huh? That's not bad, Charles. That one is there we go. Oh, that sounds like Xander's got his pop open. Oops. There we go. Almost done. Add one more. Well, now I don't have to name that layer. Add layer, blend mode, soft light. I really do need to work on the other. So, let's see this one. There we go. Not. My nose is itchy. Okay, how's that? You like that? Thank you. Thank you. Now. So it's been quite a while since I've gone out there with something, but I think the requester will like this. It's summary. I don't want to name it. Almost. Oh, there you go. Thank you. Need something. Geez, do I wanna? No, we can always try. So I know I turn something off if I don't like it. Double this. Subtle vignette? Subtle vignette. Oh, doing some mental engineering, plotting out the steps. Ooh, brass to steel, so you're man, that's tough. I self-tapping screws would work, but I don't know how you'd like the cap on that. You know, of course, you could get some matching brass colored spray paint the screws that over the steel, or use it like automotive touch-up paint, and then mark, set up your holes, take the holes in the back brass kick plate, mark the holes, and then use the self tappers. Although I do pilot holes, but it's the only way I can think of doing it. Well, I can think that came out pretty well. Well, I like that. Summer. Nothing sure. I like that. Already. No, you don't like the way that's it. No. Okay, cool. Well, save as. I'll throw next request. So I know how to find what I'm looking for later. Brown. The red because it's custom. Yeah, I'll set up for that. Red. I'll use that. I was close on my guesses. No. I was just a little off. That's okay. Just what is the show about? Well, I'm sorry, I can't. You stay right there. That'd be a little better. Yeah, it just looks better like that. Looks a little plus would be there, so with that. For some reason, that looks more workable for me. We'll go export. Some layer JPEG. NTF. Whoops. NTF 6. 8. 26. Cool. Oh, okay. Go. Bang that out. Now I need to take a brief break. So what we'll do, we will go stop the media. I will bring the Fun Drawing Time logo up just in case I am stalled on the way back. And I will be back after a word from our sponsors. And it's once again time for Summertime.
In 1948, a man was found dead on the beach. But he hadn't just washed up. Oh no, he was very nicely propped up against the seawall, very well dressed. But there were no labels in his clothes. They had all been cut out. Very mysterious, the police thought. And then they found, rolled up in his pocket, a piece of paper from a novel that said Tamam Shud. When they finally traced it, it came back to the Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam. But it got even more strange, because in the back of the book, when they found that it had been torn out of, there was a code, a secret code that has not been cracked to this very day. When they finally found his suitcase, it had a mysterious jumble of items, some which were very hard to explain. Also in the back of the book was the phone number of a very mysterious nurse. What did she have to do with the death of the Somerton man? Find Death and Love Down Under, a novel by Carl Witzman, on Lulu.com in both ebook and print format.
Stuart, it is Stuart. Stuart. What is going on? Alarms, madness, insanity. Crash, boom, bash. Okay, I got one more to do. Ha 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 ha. Welcome back to the insanity. Boom. Hi. All right, we're back. We've got 3 more. Cool. Let's see. One more picture. What is next Friday's picture going to need to be? What am I in the mood for? Oh, God. Well, first, let's get some of Dan Hallfield's amazing music running. Where is it? There we go. There we are. Hmm. Hmm. What are you doing? You're being silly, huh? Please. It's been a while since we played with our old friend with the water. I just kind of fell into the groove. This is probably, I don't know, figure out which is my favorite of the songs the band has let me use. It's tricky because it depends very much on my mood. But this like has such a almost Chicago sound to it. That it just, yeah, it's just so urban and exciting. Yes, it's gonna be working. Can't why zoom out. I know it is, it's not. Do this for a second. Put that down. What, that one? I think so. Having gone out, I got a bit of fresh air in here, which feels like it's helping. It isn't, but it feels like it's helping. Oh, I'm glad Little's having fun. Good. This weird visual concept is like right on the edge of me being able to pull it off. No, got too rowdy with it. Ah. Oops. That all the way back. Vaguely experimental vibe, just kind of cruising along right now. Alrighty, now, go now. Sometimes you just got to slug it out with the art. Sometimes you got to go, my brain's trying to do something here, and it might be cool, and it might not. It might be simple, but it's bad. Yeah, this is going to get weird for a lot of you guys. No, the home might be too dry. Oh, perfect. Perfect for what I'm looking for. Now, set up. Airbrush needs to be much more manageable. Sometimes you have the only way to really uh, just There we go. Okay. I know I got quiet for that one because I was thinking about it. But I think messaging. Give me I think I like that. I am tempted from here. This department. I don't know. I almost like the better red. One moment, please.
Hi, I'm Auntie.
So once I have a copy of the approval, I'm going to send that to you through the portal and just
Welcome, bunnies. It's Robin Yoda. My Twitch stream has changed. I'm playing Saturdays and Sundays at 2 p.m. If there's any schedule change, I'll let you know by posting on X, Blue Sky, and sometimes Facebook. You can follow all my socials, Robin Yoda the Lilac Bunny, and sign up for my YouTube channel. It's also Robin Yoda the Lilac Bunny, where I repost all of my streams. So come join me over on Twitch at twitch.tv/Robin Yoda for some awesome streams. And once again, thanks for watching.
Forgot my mic was muted. Was proud. Sorry about all the issues. I did have very, very important medical phone call come through. Thank you guys for sticking around. Again, this is one of those test pieces more than final pieces. I wanted to play with light layering in different colors. And I like how it's coming out. It hit the vibe. I got some good news. I'm going to be dealing with that in a bit. So I will need to wrap the show up, basically, guys. I've got to make some nice phone calls. And then we will call. So we're going to do that. And we are going to thank you all guys very much. I have to run an ad or two. I'm going to run one wind-up ad, and I'll be back.
Hi, this is Kat. During the school year, I'm Mrs. Rothermel, but otherwise, I'm Rock and Roll Art Goddess, writing about my past and filming the present. I need you to join my Rock and Roll Art army and to check out my merch on Zazzle.com. What started out as journal therapy is now 4 books, I see, and an Instagram account to blow off steam, becoming a book, with another to do the same. A short film for a friend. No, this is not the end. Peace, love, and let me art.
Thank you very much. Yeah, give me just 30 seconds. I gotta close up my show. One sec. All right, guys. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for dealing with the shenanigans at the end. And guys, keep writing, keep drawing, keep creating, because as long as you do, you can edit it, you can improve it, but you can't edit a blank page. I love you, and you should too. Toodles.